Hey everybody, welcome to Always Bored, Never Boring, and this very special Christmas edition, which I am absolutely not filming at Christmas time. Recently, I acquired the Nightmare Before Christmas trading card game. I actually purchased a box containing all 4 of the themed starter decks. And it turns out it's actually a pretty decent little game. It's very cool. It's got a very simple premise. You create a town, a Halloween town, you populate it with characters, and then those characters generate pumpkin points, which you use to build Christmas toys and other Christmas paraphernalia in order to make the best Christmas ever. It's really good. Yeah, it's got quite a sort of streamlined concept of every character has a scare point, and that's how much they cost to bring into the game, but it's also how much they then generate in order to activate locations, and those locations give you the pumpkin points to actually create the things you need. So you kind of create a little engine, and it's very good. There's sort of a nice sense of escalation, because to begin with you can't generate very much in the way of pumpkin points, which means you can't create the bigger characters, and then therefore you don't have the bigger scare values to create the bigger creations. But over time you gradually work towards that, and it's a nice little sort of economic engine that you create with it. And best of all, what I really liked, getting to the point, is that the starter decks were actually really quite nicely made and quite well balanced. A lot of trading card games, the starter decks are rubbish. They give you a very basic feel of what the game's all about, but they don't really show you what the game can do, because they want you to buy more cards. But this game, they had really nice starter decks. The Mayor starter deck, for example, you get the Mayor, but you also get the Mayor-mobile, you get the Town Hall and the Town Square, and all those cards have a really nice synergy, that the Mayor can move characters around the board, move them to the Town Hall and things like that. And you also get a set of the musicians, the band, and also some of the creations that you can create are actually benefit from having the band in play. They actually lower the cost of creating those things. So right out of the deck, I'm probably not explaining that very well at all, but right out of the deck you actually had cards that comboed nicely. There was a synergy in between. It actually felt like a deck that had been properly constructed. It looked like a deck you would make yourself if you had access to a big pool of cards. So that's quite nice, because there's 4 different decks, and they play really nicely straight away. And I am using the word nice far too much, but that's what it is. It's nice. It's a nice game. It's got nice pictures from the film, and it's got nice iconography and everything else, and I quite like it. But also, what I really like is Nightmare Before Christmas, and once I had these starter decks, I really wanted more cards. So it was back onto eBay, and back to an American seller who was offering crates of booster cards. That's 36 packs in here, and I bought several crates because I wanted to make sure that I had enough. What I'm hoping to do is have enough cards to make some really good decks, and also have at least one of every card that I can archive away as a collection. Sorry for that flash. It's very late at night here, and I'm talking gibberish. I'm going to open this pack, and what I thought I'd do, obviously I'm not going to sit here and open 36 packs of boosters. That wouldn't be very exciting at all. And by the way, on the side here, look at that. That is lovely. That is lovely orange and silhouette artwork. I love that. I'm a fan of that. But yeah, what I thought I'd do, I've actually printed off the internet a list of all the cards that were ever made for this game, and I'm going to go through this crate and check off what I've got. But just for fun, I thought I would at least do a quick little video. I can't open the box to show opening a couple of packs just for fun, really, just to see if I can immediately get some cool rare cards. Look at that in the shop. This is because obviously this is a retail pack. I guess you would have had that. Those would be down the sides. There you go. Should be like that on the counter. Now, I paid somewhere in the well, it was ridiculous. I bought a lot of crates for not a lot of money, because I guess no one really wants this game anymore except for me. But that's cool. I don't mind. It's, you know, I can get things for a good price. There's Jack. 12 cards in each booster pack. That means there's over 400 cards. That's about 450 cards or something in a box. It's, like I said, it's late. I'm not gonna do mental arithmetic this late at night. Just 450-ish. There's Dr. Finkelstein. I'm pretty sure, and Dr. Finkelstein would be already in my Dr. Finkelstein deck. And there's Locke. And Town Square, and I've definitely got all of these cards. And this is the wonders of a trading card. I've already got a sax player. Know that. That potentially is new. I'd need to check, but then again, maybe not. Takeoff ramp I've definitely got multiples of. Three of a kind I've definitely got. Jumbo treat bag. Sorry. I just realised I'm just flicking through these really quickly because I was kind of automatically a little bit disappointed because I already had all of those cards. But okay, well these are creations. This is a new one, I think. I don't have Christmas tree bats, but yeah, these are the creations you make. You can see it says -2 cost. This is your cost up here, so this is how many pumpkin points you'd need to create it. It says -2 cost if Corpse Mom and the base player are at the same locale in your Halloween town. So see, that's how the game works. You have locales that allow you to generate the points to bring the characters into play. You then have to shuffle the characters around. In this case, with the Corpse Mom, literally shuffling her around to get them into the right places in order to make these creations at the lowest cost possible, because obviously you don't want to spend 3 on it. You can, but you don't want to if you can actually get it for 1. So that's what the game's all about. It's just about creating getting those characters into your town and shuffling them around to the best spots. Halloween Town Gates, that is a duplicate as well, I know. That's our job, but we're not mean. Gatekeeper, I think I've got all of those. Boo. Oh well. Yeah, we'll open one more pack. And then I'm going to sit with my checklist and I'm going to open this whole box and get thoroughly disappointed when I don't get any of the cool rare cards that I know you can get. Because that's how trading card games work. They set you up for a fool. Will you get something cool and rare? Oh look, there's the town square again. Blah. Okay, I'm not sure about... And there's Sally, who comes in all the starter decks. Decomposing Guy, he's in the starter decks. Barrel is in the starter decks. I'm the Boogeyman. I'm pretty sure that's in the starter decks. Santa Claus outfit is definitely in one of the starter decks. And the Moody Mayor is also in there. Fetch. These are surprises. This is one of the other things you can do in the game. These are like your gotcha cards that allow you to suddenly do something to an opponent or get a sneaky benefit. They don't cost anything to play and they give you advantages. In this case, you would search the deck. You draw 6 cards and keep any cards that have 0 on them. 0. The Graveyard. That is potentially a new card. These are the locales. So you can see up here, it's got a scare threshold, so you would need to have characters in your graveyard equaling at least 2, and then you could use this function, search the discard pile, and take a card. So you just, pull something out of your discard pile. Obviously, exactly what you want to do at the graveyard. You pull a card from the graveyard. It's the Undersea Gal. I think she's new. I don't think I have her. During a turn, you may discard the Undersea Gal from play and then search the discard pile for a card. She's going diving for stuff for you. Mr. Hyde 2. I had a Mr. Hyde. This is Mr. Hyde 2. This is the little one. During your turn, you may send Mr. Hyde 2 into your hand and then discard one card from your hand to draw one card. Wow, that's a little bit convoluted. Eureka! This year, Christmas will be ours! And that's why I wanted this game, because I'm just going to flip cards and quote the movie. Right, well there we go. That's 2 boosters. I think I've got about 4 new cards across 2 booster packs there. But I've got 34 more packs in this box, and then a whole bunch more. I'm hoping that by the end of it, I will have a full set, plus a load of extra cards to create cool decks with. We shall see. Until then, bye for now, everybody. Bye bye.